What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Tomorrow, my GH review will be up late tomorrow. Probably around 7:30, maybe 7 o'clock, 7:30. Because I'm going to be at work during the time that the episode is on. So it's going to be a little late, but it'll be up. Getting into this, Chase. Listen, I like Chase. He's one of my favorite new people on this show, but he was irking my soul a little bit today. I'm giving him a pass a little bit because I understand he wants to be thorough and do his job. But I felt like his tone of voice today was a little bit too accusatory for my liking. Like the way he was asking Jason and Sam these questions and stuff, talking about some what happened to Shiloh. They was like, oh, he fell overboard. He was like, did he fall or was he pushed? I said, first of all, Chase, don't be sitting there accusing people of something you don't know nothing what you talking about. Everything, and it look, judging by the previews for tomorrow, it looks like they're going to be wasting Diane's time. Because it seems to me like y'all trying to charge somebody with murder over here. And it looks like Diane will be... I love seeing Diane, but this looks like a total waste of her time. First of all, everything that happened on that boat was self-defense. Everything was self-defense. This man attacked Sam. He physically attacked her. He tried to rape her again. Everything that happened was self-defense. He attacked Jason. Sam shot him in the back. It was all self-defense. Nobody pushed him. His clumsy ass fell over the damn boat. Ain't nobody push him. He fell. Chase, calm down. Had you been out here doing your job and secured the docks before Laura had to tell you to, maybe Shiloh wouldn't have gotten as far as he did. I'm just saying. I mean, you got to call a spade a spade. You know, Shiloh, Chase is one of my favorites up here, as far as new people. He's one of them. But, you need to calm down a little bit. Do your investigation. Jason and Sam, they was like, we're happy to answer any of your questions with our lawyer. But we ain't got time right now because I got to get her to the hospital. I know that had to hurt. Even though it's fake, but in real life, I'm pretty sure it would hurt like hell to get shot with a flare gun. I know that would hurt. And she got him a good shot too. Finally, Sam wasn't the damsel in distress. At least on today's episode, she was actually one of the heroes. Which I have an issue with. For once, in these storylines, I'm going to need for the PCPD to be the heroes. Like they're supposed to be. That's what happens when you're a cop. You're supposed to be the hero. Not the mobsters, not the hitmen, not civilians, police. Do your job. I'm just saying. Get on top of this. I don't like how they be making them look all incompetent and whatnot. Like, it annoys me. And speaking of cops, where the hell is Valerie? That's $1 billion question. I've been thinking about this, but I keep forgetting to talk about it sometime. Where the hell is Valerie? No wonder Brittany Sarpy left this show. Like, I'm just saying, like, what the hell? So y'all promoted her, made her a detective, recasted the role when Brittany left and went to Y&R, and the recast has barely been seen since the DOD house when she was at Shiloh and doing all that mess. When Christina thought she was missing. I think that was the last time we really saw Valerie. What are they doing with this character? Like, what was the whole point of recasting? I'm confused. What was the point? I would like to see more Valerie. Her and Chase working on these cases. Listen, the PCPD has so many good cops to be sitting here wasting them. Mac is back on the force as chief of detectives. Jordan is still police commissioner. You got Chase. Now you got Valerie. And the cops are still not solving these crimes? I'm confused. What are we doing? Come on now. This ain't making sense to me. I'm just saying, you got all this good manpower here. Why are you not utilizing it? Why are hitmen and mobsters still solving y'all cases? Y'all got a pretty stacked police department right now. Utilize it. I'm just saying, what's the point? I would love to see all of them working together on a case. Valerie, Chase, Jordan, Mac, plus with Robert and Laura up here. that's a stacked deck in Port Charles when it comes to law enforcement. Laura, a good mayor, competent, smart. Robert, a good DA, smart, competent. Jordan, she's the commissioner. Mac, competent, smart, ran the department for years, back on the force. Valerie, she seemed smart and on beat. She was, when she was looking for Christina, she knew her family had something to do with it. So that, to me, makes her smart because nobody had to lead her to the water. She just drank the water. She led herself to the water and she drank it. And she knew what she was doing. Chase, he seems somewhat competent when he wants to be. So you got all this good police and nobody's on that force is solving the case until after it's already done. That don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. I want to see better. So anyway, they recovered a body in the water, which I'm shocked because when I seen Shiloh go into that water, I had a feeling they were going to say he was presumed deceased, like they weren't going to find a body. So I thought they were going to leave the door open for Shiloh to come back. So I was surprised that they recovered a body. And when they went to the hospital, they needed somebody to ID the body. So Willow was like, okay, I'm going to do it. And when they opened the bag, I thought it was going to be somebody else. But when they opened it, it was Shiloh. I said, okay, so now we got confirmation. He's dead. Okay. It's a waste of an actor, but okay, because Kobe Ryan McLaughlin really is a good actor. He really is. He's dope. I think he played the Shiloh character very well. I think he did it. I think he did very, very well playing that character. He was good at what he did. He definitely was. But we got confirmation Shiloh's deceased. Maxie was ecstatic because now she was like, oh, I can sleep better. Peter had that little smirk on his face when he got the confirmation that it was Shiloh because he thinks that his secret is safe. But I'm like, no, bro, your secret ain't all the way safe because there's no telling what Shiloh left behind. You never know. He was pretty smart. So you never know if he left some type of recording behind. You never know if he may have gave it to Nell maybe or told her about something as an insurance policy. You never know what Shiloh. People like Shiloh always has something. One last trick. Even from beyond the grave. Look at Helena. We've heard so much from Helena over the years, and that woman been dead for about 4 years. She been dead for almost 4 years, and constantly her name is brought up, and constantly she leaves these little trinkets behind, and she's been long dead. So who's to say Shiloh doesn't have something left behind? Possible. Maxie. I had high hopes for Maxie today. When Maxie was grilling Peter about why he was on the docks that time of night, and then when he gave her that BS lame ass story about, oh, I was looking for an apartment. Really? On the docks late at night? And Maxie wasn't buying that story either. She really wasn't buying it at the time. She wasn't buying it. Because she brought up that money. She was like, because she found the receipt, his bank transaction. And she looked at the timestamp on it. And he withdrew that money before she even mentioned the apartment. That he need to get a bigger place for when she and the kids visit and stay over and stuff like that. So she remembered that and she brought that up to him. She brought that to his attention when she was like, I mentioned that to you prior. You know what I'm saying? Like, you took that money out prior to me mentioning this to you. So he had to come up with a quick lie, another lie. You know what I mean? He had to come up with another one talking about, oh, it's a buyer's market out here. Oh, I've been looking for places for weeks now. I just, wanted it to be perfect. And she fell for that BS story. I said, Maxie, come on now. You smarter than this. You are smarter than this. I cannot believe she fell for that. Oh, I've been looking for weeks. If he was looking for weeks, he would have told you the day he was looking. Come on now. Be smarter than that, Maxie. And I would like to think Maxie's an intelligent person because she was reading through him at first. But he came up with another, quick fly-by-night ass lie. And she fell for it, lapped it up. She sopped up that lie like it was biscuits sopping up gravy. I said, why are you sitting there listening to this foolishness? Maxie, come on now. I have high hopes for you. Don't disappoint me. Oh my God, Peter done bought himself some time. I give him that. He bought a little time, but we all know that secret ain't gonna be hidden forever. It won't be. It won't be. His secrets will come to light somehow. So anyway, moving on from that. I don't know what they're planning on doing with Willow and Michael and Sasha. I think when Sasha was looking, shout out to Sophia Matson who plays Sasha. Her and her sister have a new company out called Ava Carrington. It's like a what they call it. It's like a handbag company. It's a handbag line. But it's like a vegan handbag line or something like that. I believe it's vegan. But if you want to learn more about it, you can go to her Instagram, I am Sophia Matson, or you can go to their website. I believe it's avacarrington.com and check it out. I like it. I'm happy for her because I know she said that she recently in her Instagram post, she said that she's been wanting, one of her goals was to start up her own company, and she achieved that goal. So congratulations to her. So yeah. The way Sasha was looking at Willow and Michael, I think she felt like something possibly was going on between the two of them or could be going on. Like she just had that look on her face when she saw them talking and then hugging. You know, she understands that he was comforting her and stuff like that because, you know, Michael, he's a nice person. You know, he likes to comfort people. He's nice to people. So, you know, but if you see him hugging somebody or something, some people might take it out of context. But, I think he was trying to be a genuine friend to her and comfort her and stuff like that. But I don't know. I still feel like the writers are still going for that whole triangle, quadruple, if you want to call it, because Chase is still in the picture too. So who knows? Like I said, he got chemistry with Willow and Sasha, but I like him and Sasha though. For me, I'm more him and Sasha. I can see him with Willow, but I like what her and Chase have going on. You know what I mean? I like it. I really do. I don't want to see that get messed with. But, you know, on daytime TV, nobody is happy for long. You know, there is going to be a little musical beds going on soon, I'm sure. One can hope not, but I have that feeling that's where they're going with it. So anyway, they go over to Charlie's to have a meeting with Nina and Valentine about this wedding preparation stuff and all that because they're getting married in a couple days. Allegedly. I say allegedly because we don't even know if that wasn't really going to take place. But I love that little smirk Michael had when Nina was telling him that he should go to Valentine's bachelorette party. And he was like, he would love to, because he was like, I really want to give Valentine the send-off that I think he deserves. I think even Valentine could hint that underlining threat that was in that tone. Like, the way they were smirking at each other seemed like they had an underlining understanding of what was really going on under Nina's nose. Valentine, I think he knows his time. Maybe he's too cocky and arrogant to know that his time is running out, because you got enemies coming at you from all different sides. You got Laura and Curtis and Hayden on one side. You got Michael on the other. You know what I mean? Like, and then you still got Obrecht right here. So it's like you got enemies on each side of you. You know what I mean? So you're getting boxed in right now because you got an enemy over here. Well, enemies. You got another right here. You got another right here. You are getting boxed in, bro. You are getting boxed in right now. Your time is coming. You are about to be dusted. Like, seriously, you are about to be a non-factor. All your dirt about to come out. And you still got Cassandra right here, so that's a whole nother enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got people closing in. You got all these people on each side of you. Ain't no way you slithering out. Ain't no way. No. Nope. You could sit there with that cocky grin on your face all you want to. I'm ready for Sasha to just tell Nina. I don't know what her, expression is going to be today. I'm pretty sure she's going to be hurt. She's going to be angry. I can't wait for that to happen because you're going to get a lot of good drama on that and a lot of emotional scenes. So I can't wait to see that. But anyway, I did love the exchange between Ava and Nina. I'm glad Ava went to therapy with Neil. I feel like she needs it. One of my issues with Ava is, as much as I love Ava, One of my issues is she blames everybody for the bad things going on in her life. The one person she never blames is herself. She never blames herself. Like, she does somewhat take ownership of the fact that she's done some horrible things, but she just can't stand the fact that Nina, of all people, who's done horrible things as well, gets to have this fairy tale life. But what she doesn't realize is Nina is not living the fairy tale that you think she living. On the outside looking in, it looked like she got it all. You know, she got her daughter. She's running a magazine, a successful magazine. She got millions of dollars. She's remarrying a man that she loves. It looks like she got all of her stuff together. But you don't know everything that's at play. You don't know the details because her entire life is about to be rocked. The daughter she thinks is hers is not hers. Her fiance has been playing her this whole time. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot that's about to come out for her. You know? So trust, her life is not all roses and sunshine. Definitely not. So Ava need to stop looking at other people's life trying to compare her life to theirs. That's where you're going to mess up. Stop doing it. That's like people in real life who go on social media, they go on Instagram, they see all these people living their best life on yachts and private planes, going to Vegas whenever they feel like it, going to Hawaii. Just look like they living their best life, but you don't really know what's going on in these people's life outside of what they're showing you on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't. That's why I say, you don't never compare your life to somebody else's. You're doing just fine. Just keep God first and do your thing. You're doing just fine. Trust me. You don't want nobody else's life. Because everybody can post and show, you know, all the amazing things going on in their life. But the one thing they don't ever post and show you is their failures. That's what they never show you. They always show you all the wins, but they don't show you all the L's that they take. And trust me, people take L's all the time. They take losses all the time. So you never know what's going on in somebody's life. That's what I was feeling about Ava. Like, stop comparing yourself to Nina. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Because trust me, the other shoe is about to drop for Nina. Like, it's about to drop. So don't compare yourself to her. You know, Ava just needs to focus on Ava and take responsibility for her actions. And I love how when she mentioned how Neil couldn't relate or something like that to burying your own child. And I love how Neil could have easily told her, yeah, I can relate to that. But I like how he changed the subject on it and was just going back because she mentioned Nicholas and stuff. You know, she didn't understand why she brought up Nicholas and stuff like that. And because Nicholas was a part of the losses, you know what I mean? And like she said, that I love her therapy session because it was so deep. You know what I'm saying? That was a deep therapy session that she had. She was just talking about all the losses that she faced. Nicholas, Morgan, you know, they kind of all just happened back to back. You know, Nicholas is gone. Then a couple months later, Morgan's gone. 2 years later, you know, 2 years later, Kiki's gone. You know, she just faced a lot of loss. And she just don't know how to handle it. Like, she just feels anger, a lot of anger. But she put a lot of this on herself, though. And that's what she needs to do. Start taking responsibility for your own actions. That's what you have to do. Period. So anyway, as far as Alexis go, I love how Alexis, when Ava was telling Alexis, oh, can you go check on Julian? He's not in a good place. I love how Alexis handled that. Especially in front of her boo Neil, her new boo. She was like, Julian ain't my problem no more. Like, I love how she handled that. And I think even Neil was impressed by that. You know what I mean? Because that goes to show him that, you know, she's getting over Julian. But I do respect the fact she did go see Julian because as a friend, you know what I'm saying? Because she really did want to be there for him because they are friends. You know, so she did want to go check on him, even though Julian was trying to brush her off like, oh, you know, I don't want to talk about it. You know, but he told her what happened with Kim and stuff. And, you know, Alexis wanted to be there for him, but he was like, nah, go do you. I need to be by myself right now. I'm busy. When they were talking, though, he was like, he felt like he didn't want to be in a relationship with somebody building something, but yet he's in the shadow of the real love of her life. And I think when he said that, it hit Alexis because I think it hit a nerve with her because she's dealing with that with Neil. As much as I like her with Neil, we all can't deny the fact that she's in love with Julian. Neil, in my opinion, is a placeholder for Julian. That's what it is. And I feel like now that Julian's not leaving and he's staying and he's now single, what does that mean for Neil and Alexis now? Because Alexis was all for moving forward. That was because Julian was taken and he was leaving town. So that freed her up to start moving on. But now that none of that is happening, what does that mean to her? Like, is she still going to continue on with Neil? And, like, what's going to happen? So I'm very curious to see how this falls out, over time. How this play out. Because she definitely still, as hard as she's trying to get over Julian, she's still in love. We see it. She's still in love with him. She still want to be with him. That's just the bottom line of the situation. Like, that's clear as day. Like, she's still jonesing. I honestly think, I think it's good that a lot of people in Port Charles are going to these therapy sessions and stuff. I think it's good for them. Sam is another one. I think she needs some good therapy too. She got issues. She needs some good therapy. Quite a few people. But anyway, Hayden. Hayden is another one. That's my girl and all, but damn, Hayden, she got a big mouth. She got a big mouth. Like, she don't know when to just, why are you talking all out loud like that for? Like, as soon as she came out of Kelly's and stuff, getting coffee and stuff like that, she sitting there running her mouth and stuff, talking about, oh, I'm the one that hired you and blah, 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 while Laura's standing there. So now Laura done figured it out that, Migos had a codicil that they didn't know anything about. But what I love is how Curtis keeps bringing up Spencer. And now Laura's under the impression that Spencer hired Hayden. But Hayden has yet to confirm this. You know how many times we've seen scenes with Curtis and Hayden together, and he would always be under the impression that Spencer is the one that hired her, but she would never confirm it. She's never confirmed it. That's what tells me that Spencer's not the Cassadine who hired her. It's obvious that somebody else did. The question is who? Who's the Cassadine that hired her to find that codicil? Because they know that Helena, they believe Helena, coerced Migos. When she found out Migos wanted to leave the entire Cassadine estate to Valentine, she coerced him to come up with a codicil. That would include her sons and their descendants and their heirs. If they had children. Like if Stefan had children or whatever, I still believe Stefan has a kid or two out there somewhere. I do believe that could come out in the future. I believe it. Because you can't tell me all these years and he messed around with quite a few women back in his day. Ain't none of them ever got pregnant with a Cassadine. I don't believe that. I definitely don't. But I believe she working for somebody else. But they're under the impression that she working for Spencer. And, of course, Laura got on the phone and left the voicemail for Spencer. Like, look, call me. We need to talk about all of this. I think he's probably going to confirm to her that he didn't contact Hayden about it. But I love seeing them working together, though. I love seeing Curtis and Laura working together to figure out a good mystery. I love it that they're using vets more often. I really do. I enjoy it. So, anyway, I think that's everything in this episode. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about today's episode. I will see y'all all later. Have a good day. Peace.